Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac show. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm your bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress.
I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the World Yacht, right here at Pier 81, and I'm here with this gentleman who knows all about this wonderful company that takes these tours all around Manhattan Island in this fabulous yacht. It's not a boat, it's a yacht.
That's correct.
I want you to introduce yourself to the camera.
I'm Jed Given. I'm president of Smart Transition Group. We are a business networking group and a professional services organization of 35 different companies, 35 different categories. Founded about 7 years ago. We exchange business information, we exchange referrals and leads, and we have a couple of events a year, and this is our springtime event, which we decided to do in cooperation with World Yacht.
This is a fabulous event. Now, I was invited, of course, through Dana Humphreys.
And Dana actually, we have one member in each category. Dana actually holds the public relations category of our network group. She's a key member of the organization and, you know, very active in our event planning and also representing the group to members of the media, such as yourself, and various websites and social media as well.
Yes. LongIslandExchange.com and also Cognac's Corner magazine, and we are people that come to all these events and promote them, and this is a typical New York event for entrepreneurs and business people to communicate and to network and to talk.
And I'm a true Long Island boy. So
are you really?
Absolutely.
Where are you from?
I grew up in Port Jefferson in Suffolk County. And when it was time to settle down and buy a house, I went right back out to Long Island and live there now. So yeah, between the New York City Business Network crowd and the Long Island boy here, in the fall, I think it's November, we have a charity-based event. And we work to raise as much money as possible for a given charity while still doing business networking and making those contacts. The springtime event is to promote us and to have our best clients come to an event. And if you're going to ask people's best clients to come to an event, you really need to make it something special where you're proud.
This is beautiful.
Where you're proud. If you have $1 million customer and you're going to ask them to come to a party, you're proud to show them this party. And that's really why we're here with World Yacht.
That's why this is so special.
This is not just the free drink crowd. This is a business crowd with a lot of existing relationships and a lot of relationships that you'll see formed tonight. You'll see business cards going back and forth while also people are having a party and having a great time.
Now tell my audience why you got involved in this company and why you wanted to be a part of it in this whole networking scheme of things.
Back in the 90s, I worked for a company, a sales organization, and I remember the president of the organization wondering about joining a network group, and he didn't know if he should. And then when he finally did and started to work it, I saw his numbers go up by 40 to 60% a year just from that group. That put it in my head years ago, the power of business networking. And then about 6 or 7 years ago, I was involved in founding the group. We founded it with 5 or 6 members. Over the years, we refined it by looking at other events, looking at the way other groups do things, and refining our system of how we refer each other, refining the types of people and the types of categories that work for us. And it's kind of started out as an informal thing with 5 or 6 members meeting at a bar just to help each other and exchange information.
It usually does, darling,
You're
and then it just
right.
grows and grows and and flourishes, and that's the whole point of why we do these things, because they become bigger than life.
We're talking about millions of dollars in refunds.
What is it?
There's a one-time enrollment fee of usually $250, and then our membership dues are $25 a month. It's a joke. That's it. We're not about making money. It's not really that type of a business where the goal is to sell expensive memberships. The goal is to get business for our members, and as long as we do that, we'll never have a problem selling memberships.
And it's a great tool to network. It's a great place for people to gather and to, just to talk and to meet people, meet and greet.
Absolutely. And just to add one more thing, what's happening in the past year or two, when we have an open category, we recently had the event planner category open. We had 4 different event planners that all wanted the spot, and we were able to pick who we felt was the fit, and they actually were competing for it a little bit. When you reach a certain level that the group gets to pick who they want designated in that category, the quality of the group and the exclusivity of the group, people realize that it's a privilege to hold the spot.
Tell my audience now that we're doing this event, we have to plan for the next event. Tell my audience what the next event is. When is that going to take place?
Because it's coming together now. It's going to be in the fall. We have a member of our group, a core member, who's of Mongolian ancestry, and the Dalai Lama is going to be coming to New York, and he's very active in supporting him and has a charity that supports things with the Dalai Lama. A Mongolian house is called a yurt, and he actually has had 2 yurts shipped here from Mongolia.
Oh my God.
And we are going to assemble them, have them assembled in Central Park, and have Mongolian food and Mongolian music, and it'll be business networking in a yurt.
I love the idea. That's fabulous.
I can honestly say, and this is Dana Humphrey's idea, not mine.
She's brilliant. She's brilliant.
I cannot take credit for this idea.
Well, that's why you have to. This is why you have to work with a public relation firm, and she's a genius when it comes to public relations.
This will be the most.
Dana Humphrey.
Dana Humphrey is going to help us do the most original business networking event you've ever seen, and I guarantee no one in the New York City business community has ever networked in a yurt in Central Park.
That's a brilliant idea. But I want you to tell my audience, where can they go to find out more information about you, about this organization, about how they can become a member? Is there a website?
Absolutely. SmartTransitionGroup.com is our website. On it, you'll find profiles of all the different.
It's about some of the other sponsors that are here tonight. There's a vodka sponsor. There's a wine sponsor. Tell my audience about a few of the sponsors that are participating in tonight's event.
Dalmore Single Malt is a high-end single malt Scotch company, and they work closely with World Yacht, and one of the owners I know is also close with the organization. There's a gentleman here in a kilt who is serving a tasting throughout the entire Dalmore range.
There's champagne too, right?
There is a champagne tasting going on with different types of champagne available, and
Pink champagne, my favorite.
I understand pink champagne is your trademark, and we do have that represented here for you. Maybe we can even send you home with some. And then, of course, we have Ball's Vodka, rounding out the the lineup. It's and Nat Sherman cigars are also represented here.
Cigars too. One more time, the website for them to become a member.
Absolutely, www.smarttransitiongroup.com.
Let's toast. Thank you so much.
Thanks for doing that.
And we'll be back in a moment, darling. Some more interviews right here aboard the World Yachts in Manhattan. Keep watching. Big champagne kisses. Welcome back. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the World Yacht at Pier 81, and this is a fabulous ship, a fabulous yacht that cruises all around Manhattan Island, and I'm here with the young lady that coordinated this event tonight. Introduce yourself to the camera.
Hi, my name is Heather Collis. I'm one of the charter sales managers with World Yacht, and we're aboard the Rendezvous.
The Rendezvous. Now tell my audience about this ship and why it's such a special ship.
Well, we're thrilled to have it. We actually just, excuse me, we just acquired this yacht this year in January, so it's brand new to us. Before we used to have to book it out through other companies, but Rendezvous right now, it's our newest yacht that we've recently acquired, so we're thrilled about it. It's our sleekest, most modern looking yacht, perfect for corporate events, our social events that are really special. We have the best route on the water because our pier is at West 41st Street, so we sail down the Hudson. You get to see all of the iconic buildings and the, you know, the landscape of New York City.
It's gorgeous.
Gorgeous. And then we sail down, we get to the Statue of Liberty about the time when the sun is setting. We go up the East River, we go under all the bridges, up to the UN and come back. And we have the finest cuisine. Everything is freshly prepared on board. We get mostly local ingredients.
From the top chef.
From our top chef. You've been watching.
Yes, I have.
So yeah, I mean, it's really fun. We aim to please here. Our staff is really sweet and accommodating, and we'd love to have your viewers on board.
And they will come on board, and I want you to tell my audience where they can go to find out more information.
You can call me directly, Heather Collis at World Yacht. It's 212-630-8158, or you can email me at hcollis. That's
Spell that.
Yeah, COLLIS as in Sam at worldyacht.com. I'd love to hear from you.
Let's toast, darling. Let's toast.
Have to toast. Fabulous. Love you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right here aboard the World Yacht at Pier 81. Keep watching. Big champagne kisses.
Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac show. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. It's been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.